prodigal, the parable of the prodigal son is probably one of the most quoted, most utilized parables of the New Testament when you're talking about Jesus teaching, because everybody in this room, from the pulpit to the door, from the ceiling to the floor, have been prodigal. Now, just in case you can't identify, I pray to the Lord before I finish, you will see yourself in the prodigal. And I used to be a black sheep, so I know what it's like to be a black sheep. Amen. My father for years and my mother sitting right there said, you know, I can't lie, and God's eyes is in the earth beholding all the good and bad. So I lie not. Amen. Called me prodigal for years. I just didn't know what prodigal meant. But here we see it. It's one that lives wastefully. It's not that I had so much, but it's that I had so much and I wasn't using it right. Am I talking to somebody? Is somebody even here today, you know, full of talent, full of skill, full of ability, and not using it? That's wasteful. Or using it for their own selfish gain. That's wasteful. Am I talking to somebody? We always associate this with money, but it goes far, much far reaching than just money. This is talking about how are you using your time, your talent, and your treasure to glorify God. Elder Wilson just read that he is the shepherd of the pasture. He has made us, not we ourselves. Amen, somebody. And so he's our shepherd, and we're his sheep of his pasture. Yes. So he made us for his purpose. Yes. He made us for his glory. He made us for his use. Y'all, am I getting to somebody? Yes. And so here this son, Jesus, is painting a picture of heaven. And you have to remember, he used 3 parables in this one chapter. He used the lost coin. He talked about the lost sheep. And then he got to the lost son. Well, we know that this man had 2 sons, and we'll get to the 3rd son in a minute. But what happened was the one son, the youngest son, came to him. And the young son said, Father, may I have the portion of goods that falleth to me? Now, it's something really wrong about that, because basically in the Jewish faith, it was an inheritance. Unless you got married and moved off, then you would get a calculated portion. But here's a young man, and this is the picture Jesus is painting, a young man, the younger man. And when you think of younger, you think of immature. You think of a lack of understanding, a lack of appreciation. I don't know, maybe y'all ain't go through that. But when I'm young, my youth tell me some stuff that's not exactly accurate. Am I talking to somebody? And so it says the younger son came to him, and the first portion goes to the older son. So he was so out of order. And it's inherited money. Do y'all know what I mean when I say inherited? You only get the inheritance because somebody dies. Then you inherit what they had. That's right. Yes. So what's the message in there, Dad? I wish you'd die so I could get mine. Do y'all see the insult with that? Would you have kind of a little problem with that? Most of y'all from North Philly, you be talking about I brought you in this world and I take you out. You can leave with all you can carry tonight. Come on, y'all. I got to keep it real. I know who I'm preaching to.